Well, thank you for the great reception on that first video. We're back. I guess I'll continue where we left off with Yu Hakusho Abridged Episode 2. It came out about 6 days later, or about one school week, when I got to the next weekend and was finally able to really crack down and make the second episode. Abridged series were kind of like strange back then because it was like this new dam had just burst on YouTube, and YouTube was still a relatively new channel or like a new website at the time. So once Martin came out with Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Masako and Vegeta 3986 did Naruto Abridged, everything started popping off, and as it would turn out, after this episode came out, I discovered I wasn't even the first Yu Hakusho Abridged out there. There was another guy who was making the show. I think he was up to episode 3 or 4, or maybe even 5 by the time I was done making episode 2. And for a long time, I actually carried like a little bit of guilt with me, because my series like took off. I think this guy even had like some better jokes and like better editing than I did, but I think it was my voice acting that kind of carried and pushed me to like, because I had a voice that sounded enough like the dubs that, I don't know, some people kind of like glommed onto it, and for a while I kind of carried like, did I cut the legs out from under somebody? Unintentionally, mind you. But this is like the kind of guilt that I'd carried for a little bit with me. So when episode 2 came out, I actually noticed one thing. We made a very similar joke to each other. And I'll point that out when we get to it. But yeah, things were going very well for me. I finally had like a little bit more of a pep in my step, what steps I could take, because at the time I was walking with a cane. But it was refreshing to feel like I had something going for me for the first time in a good chunk of months. So with that, Yu Hakusho Abridged Episode 2 currently sits at about 659,106 views, which is less than half of the first episode, a notable downtick, because people watch that first episode now, like later when it came out. I was like, oh my god, why would I watch the rest of this? And I get that. And about 6.1 thousand likes. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's a 1%, little under 1% of people decided to give that sucker a thumbs up. 821 comments, a lot of which are actually kind of recent, which is kind of nice, kind of cool, kind of neat. Love you guys out there. If you do go back and revisit, let me know, because it's always fun to see new comments pop up on old videos. With that, let's kick in to Yu Hakusho Abridged Episode 2. Once I get headphones. I got them. Let's roll. Cold open.
What the hell was that noise? This thing run on a jet engine?
I used a sound effect.
Nope, this thing runs on pure magic.
Uh-huh.
And weapons-grade uranium.
Ugh! Uranium? You crazy bitch!
Oh, come on, you're already dead. What harm could a little radiation possibly do to you now?
One thing that I'm noticing right away, I've already gotten rid of the mouse clicks. You're not hearing nearly as many of the click after the line is delivered. Very proud of myself, although I think that was something that, because after episode 1 came out, both Vegeta and Masako reached out and like talked to me, and I think I actually talked a little bit to Masako about editing. In fact, even before episode 1, Masako was one of the first people I reached out to, because I was really impressed with how he edited Naruto the Abridged series. And I asked him, hey man, what do you use to edit and like record and stuff? Because this stuff's really cool. And Masako, being the awesome dude that he is, reached back to me not knowing who the hell I am, and gave me like a full detailed list of all the things he used, all of which costed money, which I didn't have as a senior in high school. So I'm like, I'll figure it out. But still, stand-up dude. Have loved Moscow ever since. He is an absolute bro. But yes, I learned to get rid of the mouse clicks.
All right, point taken. But where the hell are you taking me?
We're going to the spirit world. There you'll meet Prince Kowinma, the man who's going to give you the ordeal to give you your life back.
So wait, I have to go through some stupid ordeal to get my stupid body back because you assholes were stupid enough to let me die?
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's stupid. Why don't you just put me back in now?
Because that would be way too easy on the guy making this show.
Accurate. Facts. I want to get to the good stuff. Let me get to the good stuff. Also, I was covering these episode per episode back then. I wasn't condensing episodes into one. So this is literally just episode 2 of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Whatever, can we just hurry up? My alone time hand's falling asleep.
What was that, Yusuke?
Nothing. Just hurry up, you dumb bitch.
Well, if that's the way you want it, then here we go!
Once again, mixing in some of the dub audio there in the background because I couldn't add 2 different tracks. But I'm actually kind of proud of myself for mixing in expressions and different shots. Because in the first episode, you'd see that I'd often just kind of stick with one shot. This is to me, looking at this and how my growth came about is an immense step up from the first episode. Like the first episode, I kind of cobbled together. This one, it looks like I really sat down and now that I know people were watching, actually put some real legitimate effort into. Yeah, kick your ass! Here to Tiananmen Square. Oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna kick your fucking dairy, yeah. You broke the rules, now pull out all your pubic hair. Motherfucker. Back to it.
So this is Spirit World, huh?
Bingo.
Who designed it? Some 2-year-old with watercolors? And where's this Kowinma guy?
His castle's right there.
Where the hell these mountains come from? Man.
Where did those mountains come from? One shot, you're flying over a serene plain. Next shot, boom, valley of hills.
And this place is huge. Think this Kowinma's compensating for something?
Dear God, just shut up for 1 minute. All right, guys, knock knock, it's me.
Me who?
It's me, Botan.
I don't get it.
Just open the damn door.
Whoa, it's so slimy, dark, and deep. Looks like it goes on forever.
Yes, it's just like looking up Paris Hilton's skirt.
Oof.
Buzzing. This reminds me of that time I accidentally walked into that furry convention. That big guy was all over me. So I headbutted him. Then I ripped out his eyes. Heh, those were better times, I sure show.
Jerk.
So that right there, that bumped into jerk thing, the other person who was making a Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged at the time did that exact same joke, but I think his was better because he had sound effects. I don't even know if it exists on YouTube anymore. Honestly, there was a massive anime purge that I was somehow spared from, like a long time ago. But as soon as I went back and I kind of looked through some of his episodes, I'm like, oh man, he's got really good editing. And oh no, we made the same joke. He's gonna think I stole it. Am I the baddie? I felt like the baddie. Sometimes you feel like the baddie.
Now be good or I swear I'll sentence you to oblivion.
Yusuke just fidgeting right there.
Oblivion.
What was that?
Nothing.
It's Botan. I brought you
I didn't know how to make a still image.
Like groovy. Come on in, man.
I forgot that I made Kowinma shaggy. How the fuck did I forget that? See, back in the early days of abridging, it was a lot easier to just make a character a pop culture reference than it was to work with the character that you were given. Martin was king at this, absolute king at this, making Weevil and Rex Underwood, or I don't know, Rex Raptor, was that his name? I don't know. Weevil and Rex, Beavis and Butthead.
Whoa. Check it out. This dude's like a Jedi or something. Yeah. May the farts be with you.
Fucking floored me. And then he made like the Luma, like the Moon Brothers, the Moonanites from Aqua Teen. He was just so good at that shit.
Greetings, Lord Coinma.
But hey, I'm actually using a song here.
Ah! What the hell? The Lord of the Spirit World's an invisible Shaggy? Like, man, Lord is such a strong word. Just call me the Dude of Spirit World. Or just Koenma. Huh?
The
Aw,
Dude
man,
of Spirit
no fucking
World.
way. So, like, what can I do for you, dude?
Well, sir, Yusuke's here to get his life back.
Like, totally.
I don't know how my Shaggy stacks up these days, but zoink Scoob, we really did try back then, man. I'm really glad. Oh god, I hope I didn't make the ogre. No, I didn't make the ogre Scooby because I stuck with the idea of the ogre being the narrator, which is such a brilliant pull in this show.
Well, come on, Yusuke. Speak up.
Oh, come on, Botan, it's a baby hippie. Like, dude, that's so harsh.
Man, killing
Yusuke,
my vibe.
quit harshing the Overlord's vibes.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Botan, how can the spirit world be run by that? It looks like a bad carnival prize.
Yusuke,
I think
quit
that's straight from the
insulting
dub.
the Lord of Existence.
Like, dude, to be fair, I'm his son. I'm more of like a overseer of what's going on. So, like, if you're done laughing, I'd like to get down to, like, I'd like to talk about your, fine, I can wait.
The easy joke. 3 hours later.
Go on. Like I was saying, this is your ordeal for getting your body back. This little egg will feed off your spirit energy. So when it's done, I'm just supposed to cook it and eat it? Like, I'd strongly advise against that. Although you'll probably get some pretty trippy results if you do. Anyway, this baby's gonna be soaking in your vibes, man. Feed it some good ones and it'll hatch all mellow and bring you back to life. But let it soak in too many of the bad ones, and it'll hatch into a giant tentacle monster and... Well, have you seen Evil Dead? Gah! Like, if you're too scared,
I have.
I understand. But if you'd like to hurry up, SpongeBob's almost on. And that show's really trippy, man.
That holds up.
Well, not like I had much of a choice. This is so gonna suck.
Yusuke, there was something I forgot to tell you.
Well, what is it?
Well, you know that body of yours? Yeah, well, it's going to be cremated if you don't do something about it.
Ah! Oh,
Yeah, sorry I forgot about that. Totally slipped my mind.
Then what the hell am I supposed to do? It's not like I can just talk to people in their dreams.
Actually, yeah, you can.
Really?
You know, Yusuke, most people would find it creepy that you're watching her sleep.
Oh, come on, Botan. There's nothing creepy about it. Now go away while I mount her and then get inside her head. Alright, let's give this a go.
But
Keiko, you have to listen to me. Don't let them burn my body. I'm still alive and I'm coming back.
Yusuke, is that you? Oh, there's so much I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I've delivered my message. Now I got more important things to do. See ya.
Yusuke, you... Huh? I could swear he was here just a second ago. It felt so real. But where did he go?
Ooh, I'm here to take your soul. Kuwabara. Ooh, you're gonna die.
Hello?
I actually did layer 2 voices on top of each other. Wow, I really did grow.
Atsuko, are you there?
Didn't anybody teach you?
Wow, hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Kuwabara. Ooh, you're gonna die.
Hello? Atsuko, are you there?
I did Botan voice for Keiko. I'm a fraud! A failure! What have I done?
Didn't anybody teach you to knock?
I'm sorry, I just
There we
wanted
go.
to talk
It's
to you
back.
about Yusuke.
Huh? Who?
Your son.
Oh yeah, him. I had a dream about him last night.
Is it the one where he tells you that he's not really dead and that he's still alive and that you shouldn't burn his body so he can re-enter it?
I know what was popular. I know what people like from the first episode.
See, Yusuke, I told you everything would work out all right.
Yeah, good cheer and congratulations abound. Now, excuse me, there's something I need to do. This should be fun. Oh god, why me? Come on, Kuwabara, let's have some fun!
Leave me alone!
And so, for now, Yusuke's body is safe. But what threats lurk around the corner? Find out next time on Yu Hakusho Abridged.
Hakusho!
Oh god, why me? Leave me alone. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm doing my body. Have mercy, please.
I wonder when I stop doing the credits.
Oh god. Why? What are you doing with that? Oh god, my face! Oh god!
And that was Yu Hakusho Abridged episode 2. I carried a bit of that imposter system, syndrome with me for a while after this episode, after I discovered there was another Yu Hakusho Abridged out there. Didn't stop me from pushing forward because, like I said, this was the first time I've really felt good about myself in a hot minute when I started making this. But I did feel kind of bad because the guy did stop shortly after mine took off. Hope he's doing good out there. He seemed like a very talented editor. But yeah, this came out. It was received just as positively as the first one. I was still kind of gobsmacked that people came back and kept watching, and the fact that some of you are still out there today. A lot of you back in the first commentary I posted said that you were there at the OG. So big ups to all of you out there who stuck around and stayed subbed after all this time. But yeah, it's interesting to see how much things kind of changed between episode 1 and episode 2. Just the amount of work I managed to put into this second one over the first one. And I'm interested to see the next few milestones I hit as I keep moving forward with these. But I suppose I'll kick to those on the next one of these things. Since you guys seem to like them, I'll continue to make them as I continue to attempt to get my shit together. So thank you, and endings are hard, and bye.